Hey everybody, it is Linda again, and I am in our Jenner kitchen today. I'm going to be making some blueberry muffins using one of my favorite recipes, the old Jordan Marsh blueberry muffin recipe. So the first thing that I did was I preheated my oven to 375, so that's all ready to go. And I lined my muffin pan with cupcake liners and got all my ingredients together. So we're going to need a stick of butter, which is just going to go right into our bowl. It's all soft and ready to go. Just a stick of butter. We need 1 1/4 cups of sugar, which is going to get added to my butter. We're also going to need 2 cups of flour, 1/2 cup of milk, 2 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then a little more sugar to sprinkle on top. And of course, the blueberries. And I'm using frozen blueberries, but I've thawed. You can use fresh blueberries. It really doesn't matter. 1 1/2 to 2 cups of blueberries, depending on how full you like your muffins. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just mix this butter and sugar together. We're going to cream it. You can do this with your mixer, but I kind of felt like doing it by hand today. So since my butter was nice and soft, that's an easy thing to do. So once they're all incorporated, I'm going to add my eggs in one at a time. Just make sure that mixes in really well. And then add the next one. Once those are all mixed together, I'm going to take my flour and I'm going to add my salt and my baking powder to that. And I'm just going to hit that with the whisk just to kind of mix them together. And then I like to add my vanilla to my milk. So we're just going to pop that in there. Then I'm going to add a little bit of my flour mixture to my eggs and sugar and butter, about half. Stir that in. Once it starts to incorporate, I'm going to add half of my milk and vanilla mixture. And then add the rest of my milk and vanilla mixture. I like to do this one by hand because it really is a batter that doesn't like to be over mixed. So doing it by hand takes that piece away. So you get this nice thick batter here. And I'm going to go ahead and add in half of my blueberries. And some of the juices will come in with them, and that's okay. Just gives your muffins a nice purpley color. It was probably a little more than half of my blueberries, but and that looks like enough for me. If you like them really blueberry, you can go ahead and add the rest, but they look pretty good to me. So I'm going to fill my muffin cups, and I find it's easiest to fill my muffin cups with my cookie scoop, and I just go right down the line, I hit them with a scoop each, and then go back and do a second. And once they're all full, I'm just going to sprinkle the tops with a little bit of sugar. You can use regular white sugar, sugar in the raw, any other kind of sugar. Use that fancy like crystal sugar, but I just like to pop a little on top just for decoration. It doesn't really do anything for them. We're just going to pop those into the preheated oven. You're going to bake them till they're puffy and golden brown on top. So it should take you about half an hour to get those ready, so we'll check them in a little bit. I like to, if I'm convection baking them, check them after 25 minutes rather than the half hour, just to see how they're doing. So I will check these in 25 minutes. And just so you know, when I convect bake, I use my regular temperatures and shorten my time as opposed to changing my temperatures. So it just makes it easier for me when I'm working around the kitchen. All right, so it's been a little more than 25 minutes, and these beauties are done. They are golden on top. Absolutely delicious. So we're gonna take them out. We're gonna let them cool on the rack for about 5 minutes. Then I'm gonna take them out of the pan and leave them on the rack for about half an hour so that they're cool enough for people to eat and not burn their mouths on the blueberries. And you wanna store them actually uncovered, and they'll keep for a few days. If you cover them up, they'll get soft and soggy, and nobody wants a soggy muffin.